Miku, my name is Crystal Cavalier Keck. I'm a citizen of the Occaneechi Band of the Saponi Nation in Alamance County, North Carolina. And I live 5 miles from the Haw River, which was named the Sissipahaw, after one of the tribes in our area. Now, after colonization happened, the Sissipahaw were merged into our tribe. However, because of colonization and the Industrial Revolution, our river has become really sick. It has toxics from industries such as dye mills, textile mills, and we have PFAS in the water as well as Genex. Now, Genex is usually in the Cape Fear River, which is south of us, that is connected through the Haw River. However, because of DuPont and Chemours dumping their toxic waste into it, Genex has made it all the way upriver to where we live today. Now, another huge issue that is affecting us is the Mountain Valley Pipeline, Southgate Extension. My portion of it is a 75 fracked gas pipeline that is coming through Chatham, Virginia, all the way through Rockingham, and then ultimately ending in Alamance County. But we know that they're going to finish that pipeline and connect it to the LNG plant in Robeson County and eventually port that gas off. The main line is a 303-mile fracked gas pipeline coming from West Virginia and going through Virginia, and then it will hit an air compressor station and then switch to Mountain Valley Pipeline Southgate Extension. Those are 3 of the many issues that have been targeting my community. We've been fighting this pipeline for 5 years. We've been trying to keep the Haw River clean since the Clean Water Act, I believe in the 1970s, and we've kind of successfully kept the river somewhat clean, but we know that the river is still pretty toxic, to where when I was born in the 70s, my grandmother would never let us play in the river. She said, if you got any river water on you, you have to run home and then take a bath because the river is sick. And we've always known that the river is sick. I don't let my children play in it. I don't let my animals play in it because we just know it's sick and we don't want any unexplained illnesses. Now, my daughter has been affected by 2 autoimmune diseases, juvenile arthritis and type 1 diabetes. And we know that it is coming from the environment that we live in. So again, the waters in our community, they've been very sacred to our tribe for the last, 1700s. We were traveling between the Roanoke River in Virginia, the Eno River, and the Haw River. However, because of colonization and the westward expansion, they kept pushing us out to where we couldn't actively hunt and fish anymore. And eventually we had to acculturate to mainstream dominant society because of the termination period, Indian Removal Act, things of that nature. So again, all of these effects and harms that are coming to our river, they're tied back to colonization. So those are just some of the stories that's happening on our river that I really would love for you guys to understand and know more about. So protect the water. And we always say Mini Wichoni, but I learned in our language, Mani Inese, which means water is alive. Be safe.